Hi, Sarah.
Do I sound a little bummed?
I mean, you do now, but I feel like you're trying to sound bummed.
I am trying a little
What's
to sound
ailing you, dear friend?
Well, we got our masks on to go to IKEA to get a couple things because we're redoing our space. And the line was like, I'm guessing 100 people long.
I was there
60.
because I wanted to get a desk. And I think there were 5 million people in line.
I thought you were going to say like 10. I'm like, no, it was definitely 100.
It was 5 million, and they were all waiting outside in the fucking Arizona heat.
It's 115 out.
It's 200 degrees outside, and 5 million people were waiting.
And well, we saw the line, and Caitlin went, I'm not doing this. I turned around. But I wasn't going to do it either. So
yeah, I was like, no, bye.
It's not worth it. And I'm not going to stand next to a bunch of strangers during COVID. One.
No.
And I'm just not standing in 115 degree weather for an hour.
Correct. Even if COVID wasn't a thing.
No, I wouldn't do it.
I would not stand outside.
But I'm disappointed because I was going to get all stuff to redo my patio. So bummer. First world problems. But anyway. Hi, everyone. This is Luminol, the true crime, strange happenings, conspiracy theories, aliens, things podcast.
We're a podcast. We talk, you listen, and then it ends.
Yep.
I'm going to keep saying that over and over, and Webster's going to have to change the dictionary.
Yep, that's our goal. That's the only goal of this.
What's our theme today? It's still July, so it's still International Month. What is our country of choice today, Sarah?
So we've been to a few places so far, and our new place this week is India.
Yes.
I'm pretty excited about this. I know that the case I found is Wacko Bananas, and Caitlin said the case she found is Wacko Bananas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be good.
I'll open a beer?
Yeah.
Like we're just getting right to business today.
I mean, we are, but we're pretty bummed about we just got back from that terrible IKEA trip, by the way.
I had terrible swamp ass.
Yeah.
This beer can is amazing. It's from Odd 13 Brewing, and it's called Superfly. It's a Keller Pilsner, which I don't know what that is, but it has a bird on the front, but not like a normal bird. It's like Sully from Monsters, Inc. It's like that body, that big monstery, muscly body, but with a bird head. And he's wearing like a superhero outfit and a cape, but only the top half of his body is like Sully. He has little bird legs.
It's kind of cute looking. It looks almost superhero-ish.
Superfly is an unfiltered Pilsner hopped with Saaz, Huel Melon, and Hallertau Blanc. Those are all fake things.
They looked at IKEA furniture and used the names of different IKEA furniture.
Yes. Because this beer is unfiltered, a small amount of yeast may settle in the can.
Oh, so you got one of those.
It's from Lafayette.
Yeah, I think we've had Odd 13 before. Whatever we had from them was good. Aha.
Can I have your glass, my lady?
There you go.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's foamy. Just do it. It's fine. And it foamed up the top, and she hesitated whether or not she should drink the foam off before it spilled. It's fine.
I gave you a little bit more than me.
It's fine.
You bitch.
It's fine. Cheers. Is that your new cheers?
Oh, I like it. It's I've realized I like, because Pilsners and Kolsch's are similar. They're both light. I like Pilsners better. Pilsners, I think, tend to have more flavor than Kolsch.
Oh, really?
At least the ones we've had recently. Am I wrong? I don't know. The couple of Pilsners we've had lately have been good.
Yeah. In my experience, Kolsch's, I mean, they all taste similar, but they're a bit more malty or caramely. But this is unique. It has, the aftertaste is very herb-y.
It's bitter.
It is bitter. I don't know what it is. It just tastes very herb-like to me.
It's earthy.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
You're going first today. I just decided.
I can do that. Let's see. Do we have any updates or anything like that? I don't think so. I did just want to say thank you to everyone. We haven't really given a thank you in a while.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you to you too, Caitlin. No, I just want to thank everyone, patrons and otherwise. The support that you guys have been giving during this time is so meaningful, and we appreciate all of your comments. And if you're a patron, your patronage, and it just really means the world to us that you guys are out there and listening. And I think you guys deserve a thank you every time. So this is our sincere thank you again for listening and supporting Luminol. All right, I'll get started.
There's a moth in your window. And I say in because it's between the glass and the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And its two eyes on its wings are staring at me.
And they are. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little death moth.
I have a tiny death moth. This band name called it. I have a gecko story to tell you later. Luminol people. Okay, we're going to just hop to it early.
Sorry for such a boring intro, but, blame IKEA.
Yeah, can everyone please write a letter to IKEA on our behalf?
But when you write the letter to IKEA, please put a letterhead on the top that says Law Offices of Smith and Smith.
Yeah.
Or whatever your last name is and your friend's last name.
Yeah. And then it'll look really official.
Yeah. And tell them we're angry.
Yes. Okay, so we are in India, and I'm going to be telling you the story of the Noida Double Murder. And this is the murder of Arushi Talvar and Hemraj Yamprasad Banjade. Might be Banjade. I couldn't find exactly. I'm going to say Banjade. My sources are NDTV from AP Sang, Wikipedia, an article by Shikha Salaria, an article for India Express by Anuruddha Gosal, and an article by Marco Margaritov for All That's Interesting.
No, I want a margarita.
I know, it's margarita off, like not on.
Margarita
off.
on.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Your name is spelled incorrectly. In mid-May, Noida, India.
Of what year? Oh, every year.
Just every year.
I thought you were going to say like in mid-May this happened, but you're going to do a generic thing about May and got it.
Yeah, sometimes I do that. No, you're good. So in mid-May in Noida, India, it's pretty warm. It averages between 81 and 97 degrees.
It's not warm.
Fahrenheit. Well, I mean, it's warm if you're not.
It's warm if you're from Alaska. It's not warm if you're from everywhere else.
Though I will say May here is around 81 to 97 degrees. No, it's usually like 100. Anyway, so Noida is located in the central northern part of the country, India. And it's also considered one of the cleanest cities in India, which is probably due to its formation. So Noida is a designed city, and essentially it's short for New Okla Industrial Development Authority, and was a planned city, as a lot of cities sprout up organically. And like this one was planned for people with a certain income bracket. And what?
My case is in Noida too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. So it's one of those cities where they were like, nope, we're going to build the perfect little city. And it's all been planned from the start.
Well, what's interesting is...
it's not little, but...
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess mine's right outside. But yeah, no, the housing, they're like housing units. And they're labeled by like letters. Like you live in unit D5. But like the whole town, like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just this planned town.
You're a planned town.
Oh, God, I wish. I don't know why I said it like that.
Oh, God. We might have to do 3 beers this episode.
Let's do it, man.
I'm feeling like I need beer today.
I need an IKEA beer. AKA, I don't know.
AKA.
That's all. So in 1994,
give me some of that brown water. Sorry, 1994.
Yes. A couple, both dentists, gave birth to a baby girl who they'd name Arushi Talvar. They were well off, lived in Noida, and they owned a dental practice together. So Dr. Rajesh Talvar and his wife, Dr. Nupur Talvar, also occasionally saw hospital patients and taught at dental colleges in the area. They were quite well off. They had like their own gated apartment. Like it was like a condo, I guess. And they had multiple housekeepers in India. The articles I read said servants. So they had one that was like a live-in, and he didn't live in all the time, but he did have his own living quarters. But then he also had like a wife or something elsewhere. And his name, and he's really relevant in the story, is Yamprasad Banjade, but everyone called him Hemraj. And he was from Nepal. So growing up, Arushi, the daughter that they had, was beautiful, and she made friends with ease. Her classmates described her as popular. As she approached her teen years, she held the interests that are held by most teens, which is going to friends' houses and boys. She was really into boys. So on May 15th of 2008, I'm going to get like right into what happens. And then I'm going to go through a lot of insane theories and things. So,
okay, I'm ready.
On May 15th, 2008.
Got my tinfoil hat on.
Oh my gosh. Got your conspiracy theory hat on? Yes. Was it from Wayfair? Just curious.
Yes, it cost $13,000.
Was there anything inside of it?
It weighed 50,000 pounds and came in a giant box.
Okay, I just was wondering. Was there a celebrity in your driveway? Okay, so it was a normal night for the Talvar family. Both Rajesh and Nupur got home around 9:30 p.m., which was usual because they both owned this practice. And one of them worked in the morning and one worked like further in the evening, and they kind of traded roles. So they had dinner with Arushi and gave her an early birthday present because her birthday was in a few days. and it was a digital camera. In 2008, like a pretty great gift. A great gift now, but like awesome. So they took some pictures together for fun as a family, and they all went to bed around 11 p.m. So these would be the last photos ever taken of Arushi. This night goes insane. When they all went to bed, their separate ways, Rajesh, Arushi's dad, asked her mom to please turn on the internet router, which they didn't leave on all the time. And the internet router was kept in Arushi's room. So Arushi was in her bedroom, and all these details are really important, and her parents were in their room. So her mom, Nupur, goes into Arushi's room. She said Arushi was reading. Then she turned on the router and left Arushi's room. Rajesh, the dad, answered a call on the landline, which was in the parents' bedroom. Then Rajesh got on his computer. He looked at the stock market, some dentist facts. Don't know what those were, but I know he was looking at dentist facts.
4 out of 5. He used the 5th dentist, and he was trying to look up facts against the toothpaste.
Well, he was like, maybe he was that deciding factor. Like, he's like, am I one of the 4 or am I that 5th? No. So anyways, and then he sent an email at 11:42 p.m., like some work-related email.
Okay.
That was the last internet usage. Internet is no longer being used. Mansplain that to you.
I was wondering what you meant by that was the last time.
Internet
ever?
usage.
Because I've used the internet since then.
Well, last time for this night. So Arushi, meanwhile, in her bedroom, a friend of Arushi's wasn't in the bedroom, but Arushi wasn't answering her cell phone when a friend of hers, Anmal, called around the same time that her dad was doing the computer stuff in the room.
11 something at night.
Yeah. And Mal found this really odd because Arushi did exactly what I did when I was her age, which she was 13.
Stayed up all night talking to people.
Secretively stayed up half the night on the phone to friends and boys and things like that. Oh, bless you, child. And Mal found it really unusual. One, he was expecting to talk to her that night. Because, of course, like you would make plans like, I'll call you at 10, like whatever. And so he was like, that's weird. And it was so unusual. Actually, she had a cell phone, but it was so unusual that he called the family's landline. He was like, why isn't she answering? She's not even answering my texts. Again, there was no answer. So he texted her at 12:30 a.m. So now the internet hasn't been used for almost an hour. But the text kept saying sending, and it never delivered. So he's like, that's really weird.
Her phone's off or has no service.
Yes, which was odd because he knew she was going to be at home. So the internet router later, and I'll get into what happened, but the internet router showed internet usage in Rajesh's room at 12:08 a.m., even though later he claims that 11:43 at that email was like the last time he used the internet.
You can tell which room it was used in, or was it his computer?
It was his computer.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all kind of we know about that night right now.
Okay. What was the computer used for later? Do we know?
No. Nope. We just know there was internet usage at 12:08, which means that the parents were up at 12:08.
Okay.
Or someone in their bedroom
used
was
the computer,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, somebody used it at 12:08. So at 6:01 a.m. the following morning, one of the housemaids rang the doorbell for her shift, as usual, but no one answered. Usually Hemraj, the guy I mentioned earlier, who's kind of a live-in, without fail, he was the one who let everyone in, almost like you would think like a doorman or something. That wasn't the job of like the doctors to let people in. She rang a few more times and was like kind of anxious because she's like, I don't want to get in trouble. Like, I'm here for my shift. Mm-hmm. And Nupur answered, which was really, really unusual. Like, never would the lady of the house like answer for her. So her name was Bahardi, and Bahardi was surprised. Nupur gave her the keys to the outer gate by tossing them because they had like high security fences and stuff. So she like tossed them. She answered from the balcony, like hello.
Oh, so not the front door.
She like answered from the balcony,
but not the keys to the front door for
the gate. And then but the front door was supposedly unlocked. There was like a gate in the front.
Okay, so this isn't the front door. This is the outer gate.
Yeah, so usually she'd ring that, and then they would like buzz her in, or Hemraj would come get her or something.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But she thought this was odd because this never happens. Bahardi caught the keys and she let herself in, and then she was shocked for 2 reasons. One, like I said, Hemraj always opened the door, so she already had like a weird feeling. And then 2, the 12 were awake. So that was the thing that also like, she was like, what the fuck? Because usually they would come in late, have dinner late, and stay up late and work. And then they would sleep in. So she's like, it's really odd that they're awake right now. When Bahardi came in, Rajesh was asking Nupur about a half-empty bottle of scotch on the kitchen table. He was like, hey, did you like get a little crazy last night? And Nupur was like, I don't know. Like, and then Bahardi said she looked at Rajesh and went, oh